Hello everyone, welcome back to Angela's Craft Room. I've come to you today with a tutorial on this card using the Eastern Beauty bundle. So I've used the Eastern Medallion Thinlits and also the Eastern Beauty stamp set. Now you are able to get the Eastern Sweet or Suit, whichever way you like to say it, now from Stampin' Up during the month of May. But I just thought it's a very new bundle, so I thought I'd just show it to you. It is only available as a bundle like this for the month of May, so you would have to order it this month, May 2017. And then our new catalogue for 2017 will go live on the 1st of June. So this is the card that I wanted to show you how I've used the bundle and the stamp set. And I'm just going to change it up a little bit, whereas on this part here is all sponged. I actually sponged that with So Saffron and then stamp these flowers with Sweet Sugar Plum. But just to save a bit of time and I'm not sponging, we're going to put some Designer Series paper there this time instead. Okay, so we'll just set that card aside. Now to start with, I've decided to go basic black, so 11 inches by 4 1/4 inches wide, and then we're going to score it at 5 1/2 inches to make our card. Then I took a piece of Very Vanilla, and there's no magic, as I always say, there's no magic in my sizes. It's just, you know, just a little bit smaller, maybe 1/4 inch smaller, just to fit inside your card. And what I did do before coming on camera, I used this stamp. This is the Eastern Beauty stamp set from the bundle, and I used this little stamp here to make a little border for the inside piece of my card. So I just stamped it across the top, and I think it's quite nice. That colour there is Dapper Denim, so I used the Dapper Denim. So we'll just pop that in the card. So I'm just using Snail for quickness. So let's have that straight. So just having that little stamp going across the top just gives the card a little bit of something inside. So when they open it, you can write your lovely message there, and it's just got that lovely border across the top. So that's the inside of the card done. So then I'm going to take a piece of Dapper Denim, and once again it's just how big you want it to fit on the front of your card. So there's no magic sizes or anything, but basically when I do layers of cardstock or Designer Series paper, I just go down by 1/4 inch each time. And then from the Eastern Palace Designer Series paper, all the papers are double-sided. I'm going to pop that piece just in the center of my Dapper Denim, but I'm going to use the multi-purpose liquid glue just in case I don't get it perfectly straight. I might just grab, that one's nearly running out. So just grab the new one and we'll just pop that on there. You don't need very much. Then I'm just going to pop that in the middle of my Dapper Denim. And it's quite a lovely cards designer series paper. It's all part of the bundle. If you buy the big bundle this month I should say, you'll get the designer series paper as well. So I'm just going to turn it over, rub the glue down. Okay, so that's our first layer. Then I'm going to take a piece of Very Vanilla and I'm going to glue that across the middle of there. So it's going to have quite a few layers, and I think having a lot of layers, it does add interest to your card. We can do simple cards as well. If you just want to stamp, you don't have to do all these layers. I'm just giving you an ideal. So I just need to get that up. So it's pretty straight, and just turn it over like that. So then we've got that there. Then I'm going to bring in another piece of the same designer series paper, but I'm going to glue it down on the opposite side like this time. And I'm just going to put that in the middle, just as much in the middle as you can. You can see with the multi-purpose liquid glue, it does move a little bit, which is good because it gives you those few seconds if you want to move it. So I'm just going to rub that down like that. Right. Then what I did was I cut out one of the pieces from the medallion thinlits, the Easter medallion thinlits. Now I'll just quickly show you the sandwich I used to pop that through the Big Shot. So you've got your normal Stampin' Up platform, the new one without the tabs, and then the thin die adapter, and then I put down the precision plate, and then I just one clear plate on top of that and put that through, right? And then it actually is still sticking down there because I wanted to show you. Then what I do is, because we've used a thinlet, we need our foam, what do they call this, the brush and the foam, to just run it round. Once we've taken it straight out of our Big Shot, we bring it over here. Now what I did is, this is the piece of the thinlits, then I took the largest circle of the layering circles and popped it round the outside. Okay, so the circle will come off quite quickly. So the circle comes off quite quickly, and then you just brush it round die, brush and frame. I'm just trying to think of those words. So then you can see how nice and clean that comes out. Like, I used to hate using the Thinlits, but since we've had the precision plate introduced and this die, brush and foam, it just makes life so much easier. So you can see that's come out perfectly. Hope you can see that because it's black, but it's come out perfectly. So all your bits are on your foam. Okay, so just so you can see how easy that is. So we'll just bring this back in. And then what I did was, actually what I'll do next is I've got a piece of natural trim ribbon, and we're just going to put that down one side. So we'll just turn that over, and I'll just grab my tear and tape, and I just want to put it down one side. Now I always put the adhesive on the back because I don't put adhesive underneath my ribbon or lace at the front, because I find it does leave a bit of a bulge. So just don't put, once you pull that off, don't put it down, it's going to stick to your grid paper or your workplace. So once it catches there, you just really just want it to be as straight as possible. And just bring it over the back and just cut that piece off. So then you've got your ribbon sitting nicely like that. Then we're going to add this one to the card with some dimensionals. And what else I did was I cut out a piece of Very Vanilla with the Stampin' Up! 2-inch punch, and I did go ahead before time and stamp the sentiment "To think of you is to smile," which is also from the Eastern Beauty stamp set. And for those that didn't see my previous tutorial, this is the Eastern Medallion Thinlits. I'll bring them in to show you. So they're all the Thinlits that you get, and I have done a tutorial prior to this one showing you different variations on what you can achieve with that. It's well worth checking that out. So we're just going to grab some dimensionals first and just pop them on the back of this black piece. It is a very easy card. There's not a lot of stamping if you need to make a quick card, and it's just literally all layering. Just take the backs off. You can add more dimensionals if you like, that's up to you. So then I'm just going to center that. Just pat it down. So there's no need to put glue or anything around here because we've put dimensionals on there. And then we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of here as well, just to make it pop off the card a little bit. this bundle, it's just a really good bundle to have, and as I say, it's only available during May. So I'm just going to pop that, try and centre it as much as I can, and then just pat that down so you can see how quickly that's coming together and how you've got all those layers on the card. Then we'll bring in our base, and we just need to pop it on there. So just using my multi-purpose glue. On there like that. Now I just want to get it as straight as I can. I don't want to turn it over and press it because I've got all those layers on there now, and it will dry quite easily. So you could very much leave that as it is. It's quite an effective fast card. What you could also do is, what I did was I just stamped the flower onto a piece of scrap of Very Vanilla, and just using the 3/4 of an inch punch, you just line that up and pop them out. So no fussy cutting. So I did 4. It's a good way to use your scraps up as well. Then just grabbing a dimensional, I'm going to pop one on the back of there, and I'm just going to layer it on the top of one of these other circles. And then just grabbing another dimensional on the back of that again, and I'm just going to pop that just depending where you want it, I think about there. Just pulling up the top a little bit so it sits there nicely for me. Then if you wanted to, you could put these just on the side there like that, but I think I'm going to leave them off this time, but you can do that. And then in the big bundle you also get the Eastern Gold vinyl stickers. So I'll just show you what they're like. So they just peel and stick, and they're really good. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4. So these would make really good border, and these are the flowers, and they're just really good to use. So that's another option for you. You could even actually, I'll just grab one of these little tiny circles, and I'm just going to put it right in the middle of that. Just line it up in the middle. So easy. That's how easy it is. So I don't know if you can, hopefully you can just see it in the middle there. So that's another item that is in the large bundle. I will come back and show you what is actually in the bundles. And then in the large bundle you also get these gorgeous tassels, and then really beautiful colours. But I'll come back in another tutorial and show you what's actually in the bundle. And then if you wanted to, in the In Colours, in the Dapper Denim, you could actually put a heart down here. I think what I would do is, on this particular card with the Very Vanilla, peel that off and just pop a big one there. And just see how good I am at trying to line it up. And just one more. I really love these enamel dots, and it's a good thing about Stampin' Up is everything across their range is all colour coordinated, so it's just so easy. The stamp pads, the cardstock, the designer series paper, it's all colour coordinated. So that's the card for today. I hope that you get a few hints out of that and it helps you to create, especially with this beautiful new bundle. And that's the original one. It's the original one, and this is exactly the same, just using some different colours. So I hope you like that, and until next time, happy crafting.